It's famously said that the definition of insanity is doing the same thing multiple times and expecting different results. Well, this is my 2025 Citroen Ami. As a quick recap, for those of you that might be new to the channel, back in 2022, I took delivery of the first UK Citroen Ami. Shortly after that, it broke down and was repaired, was back on the road for a bit, used it for a couple of years, and then it suffered catastrophic failure. At which point Citroen wanted £9,500 to repair it because they wanted to replace basically everything, battery, motor, wiring, everything. I, at that point, decided enough was enough, exercised my consumer rights, sent it back to them, and they actually, in all fairness to them, refunded me the full purchase price. So then, one might think you would be hesitant to buy another one, and yet here we are. So how has that happened? Well, this original model Ami is coming to the end of its life. There's a facelift model imminent. I think it's already available in France, and it will soon be coming to the UK. And Citroen still have quite a few of these unsold lying around, and basically they last month launched offers offering massive discounts on them. So providing you were willing to use their finance, they were offering £3,157 off the list price. And as a result, some really, really low monthly payments as well. So I think this one's on like a 12-month PCP, and it's like 50 quid a month with £250 down. I don't intend to keep it beyond the finance term. After 12 months, it will just go back. I've definitely learnt my lesson about owning a Citroen Ami. I think my experience with the reliability and the longevity of these shows that actually I would much rather it was someone else's problem. So I'm quite happy to tool about in it for a year. I do still absolutely love the Ami. It's great fun to drive. But wouldn't be so keen to actually sort of fully own one outright like I did before. So basically the plan is just to take advantage of the cheap deal that this one is on, and we'll enjoy it, we'll make some content, and we'll go from there. However, that isn't quite going to plan. So this was delivered today. It's brand new. It had 16 miles on the clock when it arrived. Now, it's brand new and it was registered today on a 25 plate, but it was actually built in 2023. You can tell by looking at the VIN, the chassis number. The 10th character denotes when it was produced, and this one was built in 2023. It seems that some of the ones that are being delivered are even older than this, so they've been sitting around unsold for all that time, but obviously they have never actually been registered to someone, they've never been sold to someone, so it is still a brand new vehicle. And it seems that basically the PDI has consisted of giving it a bit of a clean and delivering it. Very little prep seems to have been done, and unfortunately this one actually has a problem that is reminiscent of the problem that my original one had. So I will try and record a sample of it for you and show you. It might be difficult with this microphone, but I might be able to do it with another one. And basically the drive belt is squealing like hell. So it's an uprated alternator basically with a belt drive, and therefore the drive belt needs to be the right tension, or like any belt drive, it will slip. And it does sound like the belt is slipping. Now, that is exactly what happened to my first Ami in 2022. The first time it broke down, it basically started getting a squealing from the drivetrain, and it went in, and actually they replaced the motor at that point. So it wasn't just the case at that time of just tightening up the belt. Difference being, I think that happened when it had done 300 miles, whereas this one obviously really hasn't been used at all. But it seems that belt tension just hasn't been checked, and so it's gone out to a customer who was just not prepared properly at all. And I think what's really annoying is Citroen obviously are really, really rammed at the moment. Their workshops. You may have heard about the C3 and DS3 airbag recall. So quite a few years worth of Citroen C3 and DS3. They have the problematic Takata airbag inflator, which has been a recall for a number of years now. But all of a sudden, because I think there was a death somewhere in Europe linked to it, they've actually said if you have one of those vehicles, do not drive it. And as a result, their workshops are absolutely rammed now with these airbag recalls. So getting it into the workshop is pretty difficult. It's going to be about a week and a half before they're going to be able to take this in and look at it. And realistically, I'm not going to be driving it for that time because I don't think it's a good idea. Whilst it does drive and it just makes a bit of noise, there's a decent chance that you could cause further damage to the motor or indeed wear the belt out, and then you've got a world of pain getting that sorted as well. Now, whilst they would be on the hook for all that, it's just going to take even longer to get it repaired. It's not really good enough, is it? A brand new vehicle, just been delivered, and it is faulty and actually to the point where I don't think I should be driving it. But there's a lead time in getting it into the workshop because they're dealing with all this airbag stuff. Now, I mean, a week and a half is actually a little bit better than I was expecting. I was expecting them to say it was longer, and then maybe at that point we would have had the discussion with Citroen UK about what they want to do about this, because, I mean, it just isn't acceptable. Having gone through all this pain with Ami before, I've now got a brand new one on the drive that realistically I can't use. I could use it, I could drive it, but there's a decent chance that it'll eventually leave me at the side of the road, and it's not really a chance I want to take. So yeah, not ideal. And the worst thing is, it's not the only one I know of either. There's quite a few people have ordered these, understandably, given this amazing offer that Citroen are running on them. They've sold quite a few of them. Certainly the Tonic model, which this one is, and the Pop, which is the other sort of higher spec one like this, they sold out almost immediately. And then there's a ton of people have ordered like the base model Ami as well. And I know of at least one other of those that has been delivered that also has a squealing belt and that the guy isn't using, and he is waiting for Citroen to repair it. And it's just not good enough, is it? They urgently need to make the drive belt tension part of the PDI, because you're going to deliver hundreds of these potentially. They were absolutely flying out on this cheap deal. So you're going to be delivering them, and then people are immediately going to have problems with them, stop driving them, book them into your already absolutely rammed service centres. I mean, Citroen didn't have the best sort of reputation as far as Ami went anyway. I think what happened to me shows that. But to be doing this on this scale and just not checking these vehicles properly and just delivering them to people it's just unacceptable. I mean, ultimately, sort it out, Citroen, I think is what we need to take away from this. So Ami content is coming back to this channel, and I will be trying to make some videos and feature the Citroen Ami, but I've got a little bit of a delay because I'm going to have to wait for them to fix this one, because at the moment it's pretty useless, in all honesty, even more useless than normal. But that's it for this video. I thought you might like the little update that there is a Citroen Ami on the channel again, but unfortunately it's not going anywhere for a little bit. Thanks very much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you next time.